this I have on screen right here. We have this from Not the Bee. Apparently, British police will no longer investigate bike thefts at train stations, but hurty words are still punishable by jail. No, friends, this is not satire. This is not the Bee. This is Not the Bee. This is a real article. Bike thefts at train stations decriminalized. I wish this was a joke, but it's absolutely true. The police have announced today that they will no longer investigate this, but they will still arrest you for hurty words online. The UK is becoming a third world country. Bike thefts at stations decriminalized. From the BBC on Thursday, October 2nd, in the year of our Lord 2025, the British Transport Police, BTP, says it will not investigate bike thefts outside stations where the bicycle has been left for more than 2 hours. Of course my bike's gonna be there longer than 2 hours. I'm getting on the train. Where do you think I'm going for the next 2 hours? What? It means most bike thefts will not be investigated and CCTV footage will not be looked at outside of 2-hour time frame. What's the point of going anywhere? To prevent bike thefts, which have skyrocketed, British authorities have installed safe storage units at train stations that lock bicycles into steel frames. How do they do that? Easy. Battery-powered saws. How do they still steal them? They just use battery-powered saws because you can use power tools. Power tools exist. Holy crap, that's loud. Thank you.
Hey, that's not your bike. Hey, that's not your bike. Leave that alone. Hey.
Yeah, these people are pathetic. These people in the UK are fucking pathetic. They won't fight for their country. They won't even fight for a bicycle that a guy is clearly stealing in front of them. These people are pathetic. They need to be conquered, and they need to be saved. They will welcome us. They will welcome us. Lighters and screwdrivers also work for light chains. Usual suspect in London wants a bike, so he decides to steal it. We can't get used to this.
Yo, fam, this is someone's bike. Is this someone's bike?
Pathetic.
It's crazy.
Yeah, it's crazy. You just sit there and watch him do it.
What the fuck you doing, man?
Yeah, well, it's stupid. This is a fallen country. Sometimes, however, thieves don't have any tools handy when they see a bike they'd like. Let's see, what is this guy doing?
Leave it alone. What? Leave it alone. Walk away.
He said do something. Because he knows there's no repercussion.
Does anyone call the police then?
Call the police. It's decriminalized.
Do you want to stop him? Nicking a bike.
Ridiculous. Fallen country. The British police say that they have bigger things to worry about, so they aren't going to do anything about stolen bikes anymore. The BTP said that there are more times our officers spend reviewing CCTV, the less time they have available for patrolling railway stations and trains, investigating crimes which cause the most harm. Oh yeah, like arresting people that post hurty words online. Mean words online are more important. So they don't have time to look at CCTV, but they have time to look at X, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. They have time for that. It starts with bikes. What other crimes will the British police deem too unimportant for their attention? Probably break-ins. Because you're not even allowed to defend yourself in the UK. That's why these people aren't fighting back, because literally they will get punished if they fight back. Simon Feldman has had one bike taken already from outside Watford Junction Station, and an attempt was made recently to steal another. He informed the BTP, which told him officers would not investigate the theft, which happened while he was on a shift in London as he had left the bike at the station for 10 hours. Again, they said, oh, if it goes over 2 hours, we're not going to investigate it. This guy rode his bike to the train station, took a train, went to work. Do you think he's going to be back in less than 2 hours? Oh, and then when his bike gets stolen, I guess he just has to buy another one, huh? Fuck him, right? A good bike might cost a few hundred British pounds. A really nice bike, the kind that avid cyclists like, might even cost a few thousand. If they know their bikes are just going to be stolen, why would they bother buying nice bikes anymore? Will they bother biking at all? What happens to the biking industry in the UK when no one is buying bikes anymore? Well, what about all the coffee shops, patisseries, parks, and other little shops that bike commuters regularly frequent? Mr. Feldman said that most secure parking was next to useless. Lots of people across the country cycle to a station every day, and their possessions aren't being looked after. They're not safe. Hundreds of thousands of pounds are being thrown into secure bike parking, and it's not secure. Tom Fions of the London Cycling Campaign said this: many victims of theft in the capital just stop cycling. Meanwhile, it is illegal to say mean words on the internet in the United Kingdom. Judges may throw you into jail for 2 years for posting Facebook comments or memes. British man sentenced to 2 years in prison for a Facebook comment.
To a post questioning why, you wrote, because they're over here, given life of Riley, off the tax us hard-working people earn, when it could be put to better use. Come over here, with no work visa, no trade to their name, and sit down and doss, and then there's more people being put out homeless each year. They get top band priority on housing. You went on to say that you did not want your money going to immigrants who, quote, rape our kids and get priority, end quote. Although you said that you had no intention of carrying out any act of violence, there can be no doubt that you were inciting others to do so. Otherwise, why post the comment?
Are you
You
fucking
expressed
serious?
remorse, but by that time, it was too late. For the offence of publishing written material in order to stir up racial hatred, there are sentencing guidelines which I must and will follow.
Fallen country. Absolutely a fallen country. I was waiting for him to be like, oh yeah, murder all the immigrants. He didn't say anything bad. He literally said, I don't want my money going towards illegals that shouldn't be here, that commit crimes and rape our people. What is wrong with that comment? Literally, you're sentencing a guy for 2 years in prison, to 2 years in prison for criticizing the government. That's what the UK is now. That's what the British have become. You criticize the government online, jail. People steal your bike or your property, don't worry about it. Yeah, I didn't hear anything wrong. What was wrong there? Let's see. Someone has been caused anxiety based on your social media post, and it is why you're being arrested.
No. The Hampshire police would realise how ridiculous this is. It is. Look, I'm telling you to come to this.
What did it need to come to?
Tell us why you escalated it to this level. Because I don't understand. I posted something that he posted. You come to arrest me. You don't arrest him. Why has it come to this? Why am I in cuffs? Because there's something he shared, then I shared.
Because someone has been caused, obviously, anxiety based upon your social media page. That's
not his.
why you've been arrested.
I'm not responsible for how people react to my post. I'm not responsible for people getting anxiety from my opinion. I'm sure there's plenty of people that come in here and they get a lot of anxiety from my opinions. Oh, yeah, I'm true. It's not just that anxiety is a crime now. Giving someone anxiety is now a crime. Hurting someone's feelings is a crime. That's essentially what they fucking said. This is from 2022. They've only fallen further since then. I really like X, only social media I have. So, I mean, that's like the only one I use. I use Instagram for memes and stuff. But I barely touch Facebook, if at all, anymore. What does it say here? Never mind the memes, though. You could also be arrested for asking people to speak English in England. Absolutely ridiculous. And then it links to another article. That's absolutely ridiculous. That's freaking retarded. Absolutely freaking retarded. Anyway, we're gonna start to wind things down here, guys. Let's.